From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound today, Jalen Beeks. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Jalen Beeks.
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
Ready to go. And now the shortstop, Enrique Hernandez. And a count 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out. And here is Devers. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And it's fouled away. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Turner climbs in on that right side. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next pitch is outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Margot in pursuit. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Nick Pivetta.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess. Well, most pitchers today are pretty tall, but this guy's definitely taller than most. He's kind of an imposing figure out there, especially when he's standing on top of the bump. It's like he's looking down on you, so hitters have to be prepared for a couple of things. Ball can get on you a lot quicker because of the extension and release point, and then also tilt through the zone. If you're going to try to hit pitches at the bottom of the zone, it's going to be difficult to get on plane. So look for something up from this guy. You might have a chance to do some damage.
Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. In for a strike. And a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. And the righty deals. Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's inside. Diaz stands at second with no outs.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2-2 on the way.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The kick, the 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Here comes a 3-2. And he walked him.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Ripped on a line. Yoshida makes the grab, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runners at first and second with one gone. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Got it by him for the K.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Luke Raley. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1.
Yep.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. No score. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. There's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Left-hand hitter waits. Ripped to right, base hit.
The center field.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
At the plate, Rob Refsnyder. Next offering is down low. Yoshida gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Not even close there. And now 3-1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, no outs. Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Margot pulls it down. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Here's Christian Arroyo.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Corners are occupied with two down. The next pitch misses, and that's ball three.
3-2, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Two outs, bases full. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Rayleigh sizing this one up. And he goes airborne to make the catch. Red Sox leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, Harold Ramirez at the dish.
The first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
And the 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a payoff pitch. Got him. And now one away.
Oh, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, two down.
Batting it, the center fielder,
Manuel Margot up to the plate. The 2-1. That's to third. Turner to first, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself, and one away in the top of the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Top of the third, no score. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And Devers hits that one. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. So now Turner in on that right side. The 1-1. Turner tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. The wind to the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. The count 2-1. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Bethancourt into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Yandy Diaz now. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner leads away at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And now the count is even.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Lau at the plate, scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Bethancourt, the runner at second with 1 away. That's off the mark. Counts full, 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Righty delivers. Hard hit left side. Dives and keeps it on the infield. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, that one right there had the looks on one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1 so far. Ball to strike.
Ball 2.
And strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now batting Wander Franco. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And the pitch. And there's a hit. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Luke Raley next to hit for the Rays. He popped out his first time. 2 outs. Here's a 1-2. Just misses there.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Caught him looking for the K. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
The wind and the pitch. Now 1 missed. And that's down and away.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And there's ball 4.
Now it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Rob Refsnyder getting ready to hit.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Loud tags the runner. And that's 2. Here's Alex Verdugo. That one fouled off. 2-2.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
To third. Paredes fires over to first. That's out number 3. Offense held in check there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. The Y to kick the pitch. And now 2-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Josh Winkowski up and throwing. Kelly warming up as well. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one for strike 2. Rolled over to third. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Isaac Paredes now. He's 0 for 1. One down, base is empty. That's in there. 1 and 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 gone, runner at first. Now Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1.
He's going.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
1 out and a runner at second. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Christian Bethancourt will hit next. Doubled his first time up. And a pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Pitch misses. 2 and 2. And another ball. Yandy Diaz up next for the Rays. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. On a strike. The pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Paredes, the runner at third. Bethancourt on at first with 2 down. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. This to center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So the Rays strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. Looking to get the tying run on base. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jason Adam warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kicks and fires. And downstairs.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. Rosarena puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard, you understand the situation, you want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Tapped softly on the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2-2 down. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guys standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.